My grandpa always says we all have great potential inside, and then if we put our minds to it, we can do anything. This quote from my grandpa has helped me a lot in my life and has been passed down from generation to generation. In high school, my grandma was helping me with an assignment, and we were studying for a really hard test, and I didn't think I could do it, and then she reminded me of this quote that my grandpa would always tell her when she was a little girl, and because of that, I was able to just remember that I could do anything I put my mind to. I've used this a lot in my life, and something that helps represent my family and me is this coin that my grandma gives to every child when they graduate from high school. This coin brings value and hope to my family, and so it brings value to my family because when my grandpa fought in World War II, he was a black devil, and he had to go behind enemy lines with parachutes, and they went and blew up like bridges and different buildings, and he was able to receive 2 Purple Hearts for this, and that kind of award is something that would be like alike to a Navy SEAL today, which is like super hard to do, obviously. And this brings value, this story, because it just reminds you to like work hard no matter what. Not only does this coin bring value to my family, it also brings hope. The reason why is because when my grandpa was also in the war, he was behind enemy lines, and he had to hurry and hide in the haystacks because the enemy came to this barn that they were at, and they had to hide in these haystacks for 3 days with no food, no water, and they had to just deal with that for 3 days, and that like brings so much hope that like they probably had to just sit there and just think like, okay, it'll be okay, it'll be okay. And because they were in the haystacks for 3 days, they all got head lice, and when my grandpa came back home, my grandma had to, you know, like take care of him and get all the lice out. In closing, this coin represents my family. Every day I'm able to look at it and it reminds me how there's value to my family and how there's hope and that we can do anything we set our minds to. As Joel Osteen once said, I believe if you keep your faith and keep your trust, you keep the right attitude. If you're grateful, you'll see God open new doors.